Boy, just be yourself. If people don't like it, if you're being yourself, fuck them.
Big Los,
Hollywood Kev,
and welcome to another episode of The Noize. If you haven't yet, go ahead and follow us on the big three, Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter at The Noize Podcast. And of course, follow everything Beat Network at beatnetworkonline.com. And I'll go ahead and make this one quick. beatnetworkonline.com/studio. If you are a content creator, come holla at us. We will make sure we turn your vision into a reality. Kev, what's going on with you, brother?
Nothing.
How you living, my guy?
I'm living. Doing my thing. Yourself?
I am tired as all the fucks.
You look tired. You look really puzzled. Like you got little forehead fruffles and stuff.
The forehead fruffles are telling.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It has been the busiest, most beneficial last 2 weeks that I've had in a very long time. Literally hopping off a plane, hop back on the plane.
That's the life.
Yeah, it's definitely.
I mean, once you get used to it,
like, because I'm used to flying. Don't get me wrong, but again, having to
the frequency of flying,
and really even that, I'm not even too concerned about.
Okay.
It's just having to do that and then come back to a traditional brick and mortar job.
Yeah,
it's difficult as shit.
Yeah.
But with that being said, it was definitely a very beneficial time. Mm-hmm. As we announced on the show last week, was to tell you how things kind of went. We were accepted for media at the 2019 REVOLT Summit in Atlanta, Georgia, the first REVOLT Summit in Atlanta, which is very dope. I posted it on Facebook and Instagram, but I just want to say it here again. Shout out to Diddy and REVOLT TV and everybody that was working the REVOLT media conference. The REVOLT Summit. It was a really good time, man, and it felt really, really, really good being in that space. I knew that I kind of wanted to come in and talk about, the goods and the bads of what happened, but let me just get this out there now. Beat Network were definitely there. Beat Network definitely had a spot on the carpet, a seat at the table, whatever you want to call it. Unfortunately, we did not get any interviews. It doesn't say we didn't get footage, but we didn't get any interviews. And the reason for that is because, like any black event, everything ran late. Every single thing ran late. So a lot of the celebrities, when they came out, they took the pictures and they did a lot of prioritizing.
Gotcha.
At least the publicists and whoever the hell, was taking care of all those kind of things. They prioritized REVOLT and they prioritized AT&T. So everyone that came to
the sponsor, yeah.
Exactly. Yeah. So everyone that came to the red carpet exclusively spoke to them. And just kind of help people understand how, time was really tight for everybody. Mm-hmm. The Source magazine was there. Mm-hmm. Hip Hop DX was there. AllHipHop.com was there. None of them got interviews.
Yeah.
Like none of them. You know what I mean? And if you really look at the REVOLT Summit, you only see footage and interviews from REVOLT and AT&T.
That's true.
Like I said, because everything was running so behind, they were prioritized. So I can't be mad at that. And one thing I said on the show before that I still stand by, this was different from Comic-Con because it went from, ultimately just kind of being thrown out there like, okay, shoot what you're going to shoot, but you can't get access to these people. This time it's like, y'all have access, but because of our scheduling, it's not going to work out how we told y'all it was going to work out.
Right.
So I felt better about this one, and ultimately this kind of heightened the fire that was ultimately relit, with us getting back to the show. Because now, like, my focus is, all right, I got to make sure we're priority next time.
Right.
But I do want to have a story time with Los in the beginning of this episode. Because like I said, it was...
You need your own drop, dog.
I think so. We need a fucking cartoon is what it is. It was very, very... Again, it was an amazing experience. I really wouldn't trade it for anything. I wish I'd have got those interviews, but at the same time, we're making our way up. And it was just so funny because... There was a lot of good, but there was definitely a lot of what the fuck. So let me give y'all a real quick walkthrough. I posted this on Snapchat as well as Instagram. The email said, oh, and I also want to say that I'm not shitting on anybody. I completely get it. Shit happens. This was the first one in Atlanta. A lot of growing pains were obvious with the summit. But yeah, the call sheet said that check-in for Thursday. I'm sorry, the call sheet said that check-in for Friday was 8 a.m. So I got there at 8 a.m. No one was there.
Yikes.
No, the booth where they give you your pass was there, and the metal detector where you walk to get on the shuttles were there. Other than that, nobody was there. It was me, and it was a cop. So I'm like, all right, well, now we wait. Check-in did not start till 10.
And you waited for 2 hours.
I waited for 2 hours, and I was unprepared because I was in all black. And it was 95 degrees in Atlanta. And let me tell you something. I know I come from Vegas. I know we deal with the 116s. 95 degrees in Atlanta is some different shit because it's mad humid out there.
It just sticks to you.
And I was just out there just sweating bullets, dog. Like, I've never felt fat like that in my life. I was just going through the goddamn ringer the entire time I was out there. So finally,
did they have no shade covers in that?
No, bro, it was in a parking lot.
Oh.
So it was nothing around. It was some other tall ass bushes, but I'm in the South.
Right.
So we got different level bugs out there.
Yeah.
Right. I'm telling you, it was these bees literally the size of this goddamn phone. Just trying to figure out what's good. Like, what can I jump on real quick? I don't think it was by one of the black bees, but I definitely got stung by one of the bees that was out there. You get stung, you ain't paying no attention.
And
then one day you
arm,
just like, why my shit so itchy?
Hurt?
And you're like, why does it hurt? Motherfucking bee. But anyway, so we finally get there, and we arrived day 2 because again we found out that we got accepted for it literally a week before the event.
Right.
So everything was very last minute. And I had to fucking fly with Spirit.
Did you have to fly the plane?
Pretty much. I gave him gas money for sure. But you know what? This was probably my best Spirit experience because I did a red-eye flight, did a overnight flight. So I had the whole road to myself going and coming back.
Wow. Okay.
So it was actually chill. You know what I'm saying? But, the fact that I needed that.
And it was right. If that plane would have went down, nobody would have known shit because it was Spirit.
Nobody. I guarantee there's no black box on Spirit. The black box is somebody's old ass Nokia with a recorder on it. And they just in the back, man. I hope I got enough space on this motherfucker. But anyway, so we get to the actual shuttle and dope, nice ass shuttle. Had outlets in it.
Gotta charge your phones.
I'm like, I'm gonna get this juice up real quick one time. So we get to the actual event, and this is when shit gets shitty. So I go to where the shuttle drops me off, and this Nigerian dude. I don't know what it is about Nigerian drivers, but they are not the most cordial of motherfuckers. He just pulls up and just stops and then just looks at me in the mirror. I'm like, nigga, I'm not from here. You know I ain't from here. Is this where I'm supposed to go? He's like, this is drop off. I'm like, all right, whatever, dog. So I hop off and I go into when you walk into the general admission area, there's one side that says general admission. There's another side that says VIP and staff. So I'm like, okay, I guess I'm technically staff.
Right.
So I go to that side and they badge, cause I got the little media bracelet. They badge they buzz my bracelet and it comes back invalid. So she says, okay, you need to go to the general admission side. The general admission side wasn't even open yet. So I go back to the security side. I'm like, yeah, they're not even open, whatever. So the chick tells me that I need to go to the other side then, which is but this one is just staff and talent side. So let's see. What's a good equivalent? The walk to get to that other place is like walking from here to a little bit further than that 7-Eleven down the street.
Okay. Damn.
Like a little bit further. Like I would say.
Damn, how big is this place?
Bro, they took off this one big ass block in Atlanta.
Wow.
I think it said Michaelsville and Michelleville, some random ville in Atlanta. So I walk all the way over there to go do that check-in. Scan my badge there. Same thing, invalid.
Oh, hell no. Y'all better let me in. I done did all this walking. Y'all better let me in.
No. This is just the beginning of the story. That was walk one.
Hell no.
So he sends me back to the general admission spot, and she's not letting the shit fly. She was like, you know, you can't come in this side with the camera and the bag out. I got a bag tag though, because I'm media. So then she sends me back to the other spot. Go back to the other spot, still badging invalid. Then he finally says, what you're gonna have to do is you're gonna have to go to the yellow house.
Wait, the what? A house?
There was a yellow, because I think they also rented people's houses to kind of operate as offices. Like, it's really weird to explain this, but they had the whole block. Like, I was walking past residential areas, you know what I'm saying? So he said that yellow house right over there, you got to go all the way over there so they can activate your badge, which is the exact same distance that I just walked. So now I walk all the way over there.
And it's 95 outside.
And it's 95 degrees. I'm sweating. I'm holding a camera. And mind you, it's Spirit. So I wasn't about to pay for no check-in. And I wasn't about to pay
you got
for no
everything.
for no carry-on. So all my clothes, including my laptop and mics and all the shit, is in my laptop case.
You got all that on you.
And I'm just trugging the fuck along. So I get to the yellow house. They scan my badge. It still comes up invalid. And I finally go to the table that they tell me to go to. When I get to the table, she says, oh, well, with media, you actually have to enter in. You can't go in until the doors open at 11:30.
What?
It's 10:45 at this point. So I'm like,
I've been here since 8. What?
So I'm all like, none. And I even showed the email. I said, it says that check-in was at 8. So I'm not understanding what's going on. So I'm like, okay, you know what? Just keep it cool. Do what I do best. Walk to the nearest gas station, got me a black, and smoke my 45 minutes away. So then I'm like, okay, cool. It's like 11:10, 11:15. So I head back to the general admission area. Same shit. She's not letting me get the fuck in. So then she finally says, as I'm walking off, one of the welcome people, they were like, excuse me, sir, you're media, right? And I was like, yeah. So, okay, you got to check in at this desk here. I'm like, thank you. Thank you. So I go over to the desk and she pulls in there. She asks for my name and everything like that. I showed her the media badge. It's still buzzing invalid. So then she said, okay, what's your name and what's your platform? And they had me right there in the book. She highlighted it. She got on the radio, said the whole this, that, and the third. She said, okay, you're good to go through. I go back. She's not fucking with me. So now I finally go back.
She a black lady or something?
I go back to the
She
desk.
was like, nope, I know you guys. Nope.
I go back to the desk and I'm just like, yo, they're not letting me in. Like, can you at least walk with me to tell them I'm cool or what? She was like, and this kind of pissed me off because she really could have came from behind the booth to let me know. But she was like, okay, how about just go to the other entrance?
She didn't want to get up.
So I'm like, instead of you just walking right here, which is literally the distance between where we're sitting right now and our courtyard right out there, I gotta walk back to 7-Eleven. So now
I feel like, yo, I didn't walk 2 miles already.
I'm
good.
Like I done got in all
and
the
I gotta
cardio.
walk around when I'm in there. I'm good.
And don't forget, I just got off a 4-hour flight.
Yeah.
So I walk back to 7-Eleven and it's still badging fucking invalid. So he eventually says, okay, let me call my supervisor. And this is where I didn't feel too bad because up walks Angela Yee and her sister.
Okay.
And she's trying to get into the same area. They're not letting Angela Yee in.
Yeah.
Cause she doesn't
They doing something that's wrong.
Right. I'm like, cause she doesn't have a badge, so they're not letting her in. But I'm sitting here and the supervisor finally comes up and asks me, you know, your media, show me your band. He's like, okay, I'm just going to walk him through. I'm like, cool. So as I'm walking with the supervisor, I said straight up, I was like, hey dog, so the girl outside, that's Angela Yee. She's on the panel that's coming up. Oh, is it? Oh, does she have a badge? I'm like, she doesn't, but if anybody should be getting in right now, it's definitely her. So now, boom, we're in. And this is, you know, this is kind of goes back to what I was saying about this being the first time. So it was all the growing pains. Most, if not all of the staff had no clue where the fuck the red carpet was.
Damn. How you don't know where the main attraction
Like, you working this shit.
Right.
Help me. You know what I'm saying? So I'm asking everybody, you know, for the red carpet. I'm showing everybody the email. I'm showing the media badge. Like, where do I have to go? One person finally says, oh, okay, that's in here. So they walk me to this lounge area. You see the big ass banner. It's a TV in there as well. There's like a little interview booth. And I was like, okay, cool. So this must be it. And then right next to me is a lounge. And well, both of them were lounges, but the other one was much nicer.
Gotcha.
And I look in there, I see Nori. I see DJ EFN. I see fucking who all's in there? Shit. Joe Budden. Like, I see all these people in this lounge, but no one's coming to where the fuck I'm at. They're staying in this lounge that I can't go into. So I was like, so is everyone just no showing the red carpet? Like, that's crazy. So I'm like, okay, well, they give us a call sheet when we got to be on the red carpet for all the interviews and shit.
Gotcha.
So I'm like, well, I'm about to just go get B-roll and footage and, kind of politic a little bit. So every time I come back for the call time, nothing. I finally find out the next day I was in the wrong area.
I would have been pissed.
I was hot.
Yeah.
I'm like, dog, Friday was a whole bust. So I'm like, well, this time I'm going to the right area and I'm not leaving.
Right, yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because I told the lady straight up, I said, look, someone took me to the wrong area. Where do I have to go? So she radios for, I guess, whoever's over the media. And he walks me to the area.
Gotcha.
Literally, as soon as I get to the back, the first person I see pull up on the cart is DJ Khaled. I'm like, okay, I'm in the right area.
I'm in there, right.
Because we're on the same path right now. So I'm where I'm supposed to be. And then, we talk about it in the car, but it was just such a, confirming feeling to me when I got in there and you saw the rows of the media lineup for the red carpet. And right there, Beat Network, you know what I'm saying? Right next to allhiphop.com and The Source. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that's dope.
And I was like, this is a good feeling. And right next to that one was Revolt TV and AT&T. Someone else was supposed to come, another rapper, Complex. Complex was there, but Complex didn't show up.
Gotcha.
So it was weird. So yeah. That first part was definitely annoying. But once shit kicked up, man, like it felt really, really, really good to be there. We are going to put out a highlight video. Again, unfortunately, we weren't able to get the interviews, but I'm definitely going to give you guys as much behind the scenes and shots of the panels that I have. Like, it's going to be still going to be something really solid. And again, thank you to Revolt, to Diddy, and really to all the ear hustlers as well. All people that support Beat Network in general. If it wasn't for you guys tuning in when we had different things going on, they wouldn't have really recognized our worth to be there. So definitely thank you guys for that. One thing I did want to talk about too. This was the very last thing that I saw. As a matter of fact, no, I got to get to the rest of my trip. Then I'll get to this part. So the thing that I'm going to talk about is the hip hop and politics panel that T.I., Killer Mike, Candace Owens was on.
Okay.
So I stayed for that panel. This point, the camera's dead. Like, I've got all the footage I can get, now I'm just kind of chilling here until I have to go back.
Right.
Literally, when I landed in Atlanta, I went from the airport to the place. And Saturday, when I got done with the summit, I went from the summit straight back to the airport. So, mind you, just kind of collectively put all this shit together. 95 degrees. Sweating all the bullets. I'm walking all around. I'm literally just in the sun. Sun is leaning on my back.
Right.
And just pouring hot water down my neck. And I went from that straight to the airport. When you're on an airplane and you're like, somebody in this motherfucker is musty. That was me Saturday.
That's me.
I was the musty motherfucker.
That was me.
On my plane. Now, granted, I had to row to myself, but I'm like, I know if any of these stewardess walk past and they like, what the hell is that? They gonna know it's me.
Yeah.
Like, what's in here smelling like seasoned pork chops? That's me. I'm so sorry. That's definitely me. And it just... One thing about flying that gets me is turbulence.
Yeah.
Because, like, think about it. Think about when you're on a bus.
Yeah.
And that motherfucker get to rock and you like, damn, you know what I'm saying? This road all kind of fucked up.
Whoa, what's going on?
I'm in the air, you know what I'm saying? We hit turbulence and my mind automatically registers as, we got to chill out on these potholes. And I'm like, wait.
We're in
the sky. We're going to die. That's what's supposed to happen, apparently. Right now, we are going to die. Because I didn't have that much turbulence going there. Oh, but coming back, nigga, everything was Tourette's. Everything was...
Was it like a storm or something?
Nah.
Really?
Not at all. It was just thick-ass clouds.
Gotcha.
You know what I mean? And then, of course, you flying from the south to the west, so you know what I'm saying, you're going through some mixture of atmosphere.
Yeah.
So shit is shitty.
Yeah, I understand it all too well.
It's real bag flying back. But one thing that I saw at that panel that apparently is fucking viral now, which I said again, irritates me that it went viral before I got to come on the show and talk about it. But Candace Owens, I think that's her name, is Candace Owens, no?
Yeah, that's her name.
It's Candace Owens, right?
Yeah. Candace Owens.
Candace Owens, my apologies. So she was ultimately trying to, she is Republican, cultural commentator, the whole nine. She was really trying to talk to people about ultimately how Trump's not bad. You know what I'm saying? And she was making some real shitty points. Like one thing that she said that really had everybody react is she said, what's so racist about Make America Great Again? That came from President Reagan. How is that racist? And the whole crowd collectively, yes. I'm like, what do you mean? He put crack in the hood. He put it directly there. That was him.
She ain't seen Snowfall.
Couldn't have. There's no way she ain't watched near a season of Snowfall. But so her and T.I. going back and forth. I even saw some people reporting it saying that T.I. was showing toxic masculinity by charging her. I'm like, come on, man. Just because she's a woman doesn't mean it's toxic to get. Because it was the other way around. They'd have been like, there you go, powerful.
I seen some. It was like I guess it was a meme, but it was a quote, whatever the case was, and it was from a girl. At least the account was from a girl. It was like showed a bunch of dudes, like it had to be back in the Industrial Revolution time, and it was like toxic masculinity runs into a burning building when it's on fire or builds. It was basically saying all these guys that y'all basically calling toxic is the reason y'all got shit, today, so to speak. I get that, but I also get, that's the point, but I'm with you. Like, you shouldn't. Everybody's saying toxic masculinity because he's saying something that's opposing what you're saying.
Right.
That's not how it works.
Even though the people that always call for toxic masculinity, if you were having a conversation with Candace Owens with some of the shit that she was saying, you would be pissed and you'd
just
be
looking
going
at the
off
video.
same
I
way.
was like, yo, what are you talking about? Shut up.
Right, she was talking so stupid, but I get it. That's her job or whatever. And of course T.I. was coming.
She could be like that just a black version of that on the Boondocks when they was talking about somebody. It was some politician, and she was saying basically same stuff Candace Owens was saying, but she's white. And then when they get behind backstage, she's with a black dude. Maybe she's like that.
It could be the reverse way.
Maybe she's like that.
But yeah, so T.I. was making his points. T.I. was T.I.ing, real big words, real quick.
He read all the books in prison.
All of them. Yeah. He used that year to his advantage. It definitely wasn't for the album. But anyway, of course, Killer Mike comes in with his infinite wisdom, and he says some shit that really just like it hit the nail on the head. Like he opened it up by saying, "You're watching two free people argue about who has the better master." And then he also made a comment. I'm paraphrasing with this one. He made a comment saying that what we need to be focusing on is basically tearing down these institutions. Yeah. So that we could rebuild them so that way it works for everybody, no matter your race, creed, sexual orientation, anything. And that got a real big pop out of the crowd. And I thought that was the realest shit. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Because no one calls out the Democratic Party for their bullshit they also do. It's just like, okay, they're not about racism, they're for the LGBT community, you know what I'm saying? Like they're all this different shit as if they not just as crooked as anybody else. Like by
as if they not just as racist.
Yeah, I mean the whole nine. Like by identification, I guess I would be a Democrat because the majority of people I voted for have been Democrats. But if I had the opportunity to be anything else, or just really, if there was a non-denominational for politics, wasn't independent.
Yeah, that's what I work with.
I'm about to say yeah. So, but anyway, I don't want to get into politics here. But ultimately, with him talking about that, it was just very it was such a duh statement, you know what I mean? And I thought that it really registered very well with the crowd because it was definitely a young, very, very, very black crowd. Funny shit. The dude I noticed it too. The dude from the meme that's staring face to face with Diddy, the light skinned guy. It's a video of him and Diddy just looking at each other, and neither of them are breaking. The light skinned guy with like blonde curly hair. Well, it's like two-tone.
The one that looks like Odell Beckham?
Yes.
Okay.
And it's like me and the roach staring each other down or something like that.
Yeah.
He was there. And he was standing up, and I'm looking like, that is the nigga from the meme. But anyway, it was just a really amazing experience, man. And I really can't wait to get back. I've already been in contact with the organizer to pretty much get the heads up when they put out the application for the LA Summit. Because now I'd be going in there with a different idea of how things go.
How things run. It's experience.
Exactly.
It's exactly experience.
I had to go in there and fall down, basically.
Right. I think in situations like that, one or two things are going to happen. Either you're going to go in underprepared or overprepared. You never, you know what I mean? You won't be prepared until the second time. So it was good.
Oh yeah. I definitely see a lot of things that I can maneuver with equipment and stuff like that.
You're right.
That would really make things a lot easier. But I also see where I was really step above a lot of cats. Like there was somebody that was next to me. I don't know if she was a blog or whatever, but her whole setup was like, you know, the little halo lights. I think they're even called halo rings.
Yeah. I know.
And they put the phone right in the middle of it.
Don't women use that for like if they're
like makeup tutorials? Exactly. Yeah. That was her setup.
Wow. Okay.
And her camera was her phone. And I was just like, they let you on the red carpet with a phone, huh? Like just the phone. You know, and I'm not saying this, you know, as if my equipment is like millions of dollars or whatever the case is, but it was just weird.
Right.
You know what I mean? But then that's when I started to, you know, really catch on. Diddy put us independent people in the same realm as the majors.
Got you.
Because that's the whole reason of the summit is just to celebrate and promote black excellence. So he gave us all a shot.
Got you.
So, you know, even though I thought it was weird, I have nothing crazy to say about it because you were out there getting yours the same way I was out there getting mine.
Exactly.
Bro, it was just a great experience, man.
That's dope.
I wish the family could have won.
That's dope.
I wish the team could have won.
We'll be at the next one.
Oh, yeah. We will speak that into existence. We will be in LA, damn it.
Yeah. We'll be at the next one.
Other than that, guess we can go ahead and get on into some of these here hot takes. The first one I really want to talk about, because we haven't talked about it the entire time. 6ix9ine's trial.
And we haven't touched on. I think since he got originally
Since he got arrested, we were like, he's
yeah.
going to start snitching.
Yeah.
So I decided to kind of really just look into the trial. The most recent story to come out, which it was pretty infuriating, pretty quick. It said that 6ix9ine, matter of fact, I still have it pulled up right here. Tekashi 6ix9ine admits to years of domestic violence and cooperation agreement. So
domestic against who? Like with who?
I guess whoever he was dating, but it says.
So he's saying that he was getting beat up by the girl.
No, he was the abuser.
Got you. Okay.
And he said he admits domestic violence from 2011 to November 2018.
God damn.
I'm like, dog, so you've been a piece of shit.
Right.
I think he was already up. I mean, outside of the whole child rape thing, he was already up for domestic violence, wasn't he? Or for some kind of assault charge.
I don't know.
This definitely goes into the whole abuse kind of starts mentally.
Yeah.
Because I think you have to have already submitted to this person mentally to let somebody like Tekashi 6ix9ine put their hands on you.
Exactly.
Like Tekashi looks like he gets beat up by women. You know what I mean?
Yeah, he does.
So it's just kind of like, to hear that that's how long that kind of shit was going on, I'm like, dog, you've always been a piece of shit. Like I feel justified for never liking this nigga.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So they started talking about that. They also revealed his role with the Bloods, and it's what you and I called a while ago, even before he was locked up for racketeering. He was the money man.
Yeah.
His job was to make money for the team. The reason that he was kidnapped is because he decided to cut niggas off. He's no longer paying them, and they kidnapped that ass. You know what I mean? So anyway, I bring up all of this to say this man is about to go in there and sing like a whole fucking bird.
Yeah.
I don't know, like they even, you know, when they were talking about putting him in witness protection or whatever, the dude said straight up that's going to be really hard to do because he has very distinctive tattoos, i.e., a tattoo that says 6ix9ine. Right on his fucking face.
Right. I think that my hot take would be I think 6ix9ine is gonna be the first person from witness protection that has like a blog or a following.
Oh yeah.
I believe that I believe that I think they're gonna go to the extremes of you removing some of them tattoos, maybe even making him look like a completely different person.
Oh yeah.
But if a person in the next few years just pops up out of nowhere and he's getting crazy attention because he's a blogger or whatever the case is, it's 6ix9ine.
It's
6ix9ine.
Be on the lookout
It's
for
6ix9ine.
him.
Yeah.
But no, I agree. He's gonna have to get those tattoos removed. He's gonna have to cut his hair completely.
Yeah.
You not just take the color out. You're gonna cut that shit like all the way off.
Fucking around with 6ix9ine, he might say he identifies black.
That's true. That's true. I wouldn't be surprised. He'd be light skinned. Or he may just go off of whatever his actual name is and no longer 6'9". But yeah, I look at everything that he's going through right now, and I wish I had the opportunity to ask him, so is it worth it? Like, do you feel, after doing all this capping and, you know what I'm saying, affiliating yourself with the Bloods just to kind of be their money man for them to turn, like, was all this shit worth it? Like, how do you feel about what you're dealing with right now? Now you're in a position that gets niggas killed.
Yeah. I think that particular question, I think you would get two different answers between the generations. Like somebody like us, if you ask that, we'd be like, nah, man, that shit wasn't fucking worth it. Somebody like him, he might say it was worth it simply because he had that run. These kids now, they just want that run. They're not looking about the future.
Right.
They just want that run. So he might be like, man, yeah, this shit trash, but I did do this, though. This shit was cool. You know what I mean?
And
so I think it depends.
I think that's what's the most annoying thing about it is because you'll hear all these kids say, oh, but Tekashi lit. He
right.
Gangsta, he a blood, yada, yada. Like, you're literally discrediting everything you've built your career on, and none of your fans care. I'm like, so we've gotten to the era that they don't care about having ghostwriters. Now we've gotten to the era that they don't care about context of the lyrics anymore. So I'm just like,
they only care about context when it disagrees with what they feel or what they're going against.
Right.
You know what I mean? Because they can take a 10-second clip with no context and cancel somebody. But since it's with Tekashi, they want to fuck with Tekashi. So
right.
yeah, we'll take what context? So what? I would have did it too.
Right, exactly. I'd act like I was a blood and got shot. It's just it's only reason I had this on the hot takes list is because it's so dangerous.
Yeah,
to have motherfuckers be like that. Because you got a situation where Tekashi was able to make it this far before getting pinched for racketeering, but then you also got to look at the fact that there are motherfuckers out here capping and dying.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Once a motherfucker pull your car, once he realized, dog, you not from anybody hood, you not no kind of gangster, and you doing all this big shit talking. I mean, look, everywhere this nigga went, he got shot at a Nicki Minaj, Kanye West video shoot.
Right.
You know what I mean?
I can't even remember what I heard this on, but it was like a little video because his manager that shot, he got like sentenced 15 years.
Yeah, his former manager.
Yeah, it was like a little video. I can't even remember what I heard it on, but the guy interviewing, he was like, if you saw Tekashi right now, like, what would you say? What would you do? And you can tell dude was like flabbergasted. Like he wanted to go in. You can tell he wanted to go in, but he was like, nah. And you can tell he just didn't know what he would say to do. With that mentality though, and you're in jail, like eventually you're going to be sitting there like, I'm in fucking prison because of this motherfucker.
Right.
So yeah, the next time I see him, if I can have somebody do something to him, I'm going to do it. I wouldn't, being Tekashi got to be stressful. Because I wouldn't want to walk around with literally a target on your back for the rest of your life. Like,
and then how do you do that? Because they already said, even with him fully participating, he's still going to do 6 years.
Yeah.
Now, realistically,
he'll probably do 6 years in like a minimum security facility where a lot of people like him that may have told on somebody or something like that where they're all at. So it's no immediate danger like that.
But he has to make it there. Like, I think
they'll make it there because what happened is they'll keep him in majority. I highly doubt he's in general population right now. I highly doubt it.
I do think he is in solitary.
Yeah, they're keeping him in solitary, and he gets time out for himself. So they ain't just locking him in and just leaving him. They probably get time out by himself, but he probably is not. They're probably going to do that until they transfer him.
I doubt he's like R. Kelly. Didn't R. Kelly ask to be in Gen Pop when he was?
No. I don't think he asked. I think they put him in Gen population.
Man, ain't no one whipped his ass. Come on, man. Anyway.
I think with a target like him, if you whip R. Kelly's ass dead, you know what I mean? I think you can get caught whooping on. He gonna tell.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
He gonna tell. Yeah, it was this guy. He gonna tell. He gonna do whatever he can to get up out of there.
Absolutely. But yeah, I think Tekashi is in solitary. But to me, that's it's just another cop out. He probably looks at that as like another weird flex as well.
Probably so.
Like, yeah, I'm in here doing this, that, and the third, and can't none of y'all niggas touch me.
Probably
the second they put that man in Gen Pop, just on some like transferal shit or anything, like, you know what I mean? They gonna beat that. They may beat that man to death.
Oh, you the nigga with the lights or rainbow hair, right?
They ain't gotta worry about the rainbow hair, nigga. Look for the tats.
Yeah.
Like, I know exactly who you are.
Yeah.
To me, and I don't know, maybe this is being 30 or whatever. I don't see any worth in what he did.
Absolutely, but this is what I mean. Like our generation, or at least our level-headed people in our generation, would all say that. We'd be like, "Nah, that shit wasn't worth it." But these young kids, man, they'd be like, I'm down for 6, but I'm up for 3. I'm up for 3." They might take that.
I'm gonna be honest. And had this been any other time, this would have been considered a reach. But I really think in some years' time, FOMO is gonna be considered a mental disability.
I wouldn't be surprised.
I wouldn't be surprised because motherfuckers do
surprised.
the wildest shit just to say I was there.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? Like, granted,
I seen. It was on Twitter. Somebody retweeted something. This chick, she was like posted a picture on the balcony, and she was like, "Yeah, I'm in Thailand, so on and so forth." And somebody commented, "You ain't in fucking Thailand. You in North Carolina." Like, and he was like, "I know exactly where this is." Like, that shit is gonna be. That's just gonna be the norm. It's gonna be the norm.
Same thing. I think it wasn't just a meme that was out where this girl posted a picture of her in high school and her now. Like, be careful who you call ugly in high school. Some dude said, literally nobody called you ugly. We went to the same high school. Just post your pic and get on.
Yeah, just post your pic and go.
But I'm saying, everyone wants to be able to say I was there. And the last thing I really want to do is blame our generation or the younger generation for being the first ones to do it, because I just got done watching the Woodstock documentary, and that was FOMO to the next fucking level. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? Like, but I look at the things that people are willing to do just to say I was there.
Shit, speaking of Woodstock, they canceled Woodstock 50. I was gonna go to that shit too. But carry on.
I'm not surprised they did.
They canceled that shit. I got a little upset.
I'm not surprised they did at all, nigga. The last man.
I mean, I'm not surprised knowing what I know now. I'm not surprised, but I'm like, damn, I still wanted to go.
I still want to be up in that bitch. But yeah, man, I look at the things that people are willing to do just to say that they're a part of something, and it's scary.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And you look at the heights of 6ix9ine, like his main thing, even when he said it when he went on the Breakfast Club, like, this gonna be your highest rated episode. Just
Which
because,
I don't think it has.
No, not at all.
Yeah.
Birdman's few minutes.
Yeah, I think his few minutes is still top.
Waxing his shit.
Yeah.
But I don't know, dog. Like, I don't see the worth of being able to say I was there. I don't see the worth of being able to say I did this, I did that. Either. Like, and I work in media. Yeah. It's my job to be there. You know what I mean?
I don't either. I don't.
You know, if I'm unable to make something, I'm just gonna grind to get to the next thing.
No, knowing like how hard and sometimes unfortunate things have been going on in my own personal life. If somebody was coming to me and be like, "Look, you do this, you could get caught and be locked up, but you'll have 2 or 3 years of success," I'm not doing that.
Right, I'm cool.
I'm good.
And exactly that, 2 to 3 years of success. First of all, when you come out, you can't be yourself anymore.
Yeah,
you no longer have any of the shit that made you Tekashi 6ix9ine. That includes the money.
And not only that, we're talking about when he comes out of jail.
Yeah.
Yeah. You famous for being a snitch. You famous for nothing, really, for all the wrong things. I don't know.
Right. That New York lifestyle, that shit's dead. You gotta find somewhere to live now.
You gotta go live in fucking Wyoming.
Right. You gotta go where there ain't no no gang activity.
Wyoming.
Iowa. I was the one of 3 black people.
Cornfields of Montana, some damn way.
Right. You gotta be exactly where when motherfuckers look at you. You need to be somewhere where you're actually threatening looking to people. Where Tekashi 6ix9ine looks like a legit threat somewhere is where that nigga needs to go.
Just get out. He did, but
oh my God, it's not what you think though. He's not as gangster as he looks. I promise.
It's a fraud.
But you remember the Doodle Bears back in the day? He's a Doodle Bear. Okay, just consider this man a Doodle Bear. He's soft cuddly. You can draw on him. Just go off of that. All right. But yeah, the hot take on that one, man. Tekashi's fucking retarded. Yeah. In the traditional sense of the word, retarded. Yeah. Hey, but you know what? FOMO. Go.
Yeah. I can see it. Especially with them banning that Jewel thing.
Oh yeah.
He in 30 years, late night commercial. Did you have Jewel? You probably were experiencing FOMO. You may be entitled to a cash compensation. I can see it.
You know how they do little depression commercials? FOMO, the fear of missing out. But now you don't have to miss out on your life. Take Zippertol. Side effects may include flaccid dick, non-wet pussy, cussing all the time. Meanwhile, some kid's throwing a football with his dad.
Right. God damn it, Billy!
They show you the real side effects during the commercial. Oh man. Next hot take, as we always say on these episodes, not shit really happened this week.
Nah.
But this is pretty big, and I actually want to give some big ups to her as well. Megan Thee Stallion is officially Roc Nation. She's under
dope.
Roc Nation management. Personally, no matter how you feel about Jay-Z, this was the smartest thing Meg Thee Stallion could have done.
Yeah.
The reason I say that is because, granted, you can make a lot of moves independently, but when you have a strong enough team behind you, that's everything you need to know.
Yeah.
My example, Cardi B. Cardi B's QC. Cardi B came out under QC when QC was running hip hop.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? She came, fresh off the Migos doing what they doing. So it's like when you got that right team behind you and that team's not fucking you, they're actually just trying to put you to a great place. We're about to watch Megan Thee Stallion go above and beyond.
She's about to blow.
Same thing with City Girls. City Girls are also QC.
Really?
And again, they were independent at one point, and then when they became QC and they got the backing that they wanted, they went to a whole nother plateau. City Girls are winning with one of the two members being in jail.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
We should have been rappers, dog.
Oh, yeah, we'd have been on.
We should have been rappers.
We'd have signed the QC the whole nine.
I ain't rapped or attempted to rap in damn near 20 years. I'm still better than Blueface.
I'm sorry. I'm better than half niggas that are even good in the industry.
That is
I'm
a
just gonna
fact.
be honest.
That is a fact.
I'm about to say, I actually rap.
that is a fact.
There are some projects out there you can go ahead and get your hands on.
That is actually a fact.
But
I've witnessed and heard this myself. That is a fact.
Thank you. Yeah, man. I think that's a real good look for Meg Thee Stallion, and I think this just kind of put the stamp on her longevity going forward. Because if you look at that Roc Nation team,
they got a solid team.
They got a solid fucking team. And not only is their team solid, their team got years in. You know what I mean? Like, people act like Roc Nation is new.
Nah.
This was how long ago was Jay-Z president of Def Jam? From after that to right now is how long Roc Nation been buzzing. Everybody that signed to Roc Nation, whether you are a athlete, artist, actor, whatever the case is, all them niggas are working. So Roc Nation is to make sure Meg Thee Stallion's in a position to always work and not get fucked.
You think we can get signed to Roc Nation as a media?
I'm sure they'll put us on like Tidal or some shit.
I'm fine with that too. But I'm just saying, like, if outside, I know Elliot and B Dot, they do the interviews,
Rap
like,
Radar,
they do that. But like, they put us like we'll be in charge of going to hypothetically a summit. You know what I mean? Roc Nation's that'd be dope.
That'd be dope. Hey Jay, if you're listening, don't ignore that last episode, brother. You just hit us up, see what's happening. But yeah, I'm actually really excited for her.
Yeah, that's dope.
I'm also curious because one thing that they do as a management team is they do really good artist development. I'm excited because I think this is going to allow Meg to rap about more than just twerking.
Yeah.
I think they're going to be able to put that time and that effort
we
into
gonna get
her.
a Meg and Rihanna track?
Dog, that shit it's gonna be about sucking dick.
That's gonna be the song of the summer next year.
It's gonna be the song of the summer.
Song of the summer next year.
It's definitely gonna be the song of the summer. But I want to see Meg develop as a all around artist. Because like I said, listen to her freestyle on Double XL and some of the radio shows that she's done. Meg got bars, dog. Like, I'm excited for her.
Yeah.
And I really do hope that the artist development that they put her through allows her to have a little more freedom with her verses. Because now she's not just making music for shock value. Now she has a management team behind her.
Yeah, shit, even before the management team, she had people that was like, okay, I got to go get that new Meg. So,
right, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So it's like she's ultimately in a position that she doesn't have to do that anymore.
Yeah.
So I'm excited to see where that goes forward. A Meg Thee Stallion, Rihanna record, it was going to destroy the summer when it finally drops.
It's going to drop, I'm telling you.
And, I mean, let's be honest. Let's be real.
And then she got the hot girl summer thing. I'm telling you, it's in the cars, man.
And let's be real. They were asking Rihanna when they were trying to like disclose the whole pregnancy rumors, stuff like that. And
she ain't pregnant.
No, she ain't pregnant at all. And they was asking about some shit that she had that they want her to be at. She said, "I got an album to finish. We may get that Meg Rihanna song very soon."
I'm telling you, man.
That shit's gonna destroy 2020.
It's gonna happen. It's gonna happen.
I'm excited for her though.
Yeah,
man.
big shout out to Meg.
I really want to see her take that slot that ultimately is left open now.
Yeah.
But I'm also excited because even though I don't agree with all of what's really getting pushed to the forefront, this is the best time to be a female MC.
Yeah.
This is the absolute best time to be a female MC. Just kind of close this off because that actually gets into my unpopular opinion. I think if if they really put the focus behind her, the way that they put behind Rihanna, the way they put behind J. Cole, like I think that shit. Who else was just on Roc Nation? What was the surprising person that was on Roc Nation? A white boy, young cat. No. I'm sorry, my dumb ass. I'm not even a white boy. Respect, nigga. Remember how big Willow Smith was?
Yeah.
That was Roc Nation.
You're right. You're
you know what I'm
right.
saying? That shows you they put effort behind every artist that they bring on. Megan Thee Stallion was hot before she signed the deal.
Yeah.
Now
she's
you putting her behind one of the hottest management teams in the industry right now. Dog, she's about to go to the fucking moon. And like I said, I hope that she ushers in that era to where female MCs are on par with male MCs because of straight bars, not just because you make twerk music that everybody loves. I think she could be the forerunner for it.
I wouldn't be surprised.
I think so.
I wouldn't be surprised. I can see that happen.
But Kev, let people know where they can find you.
Before we do that, since we're on the hip hop talk, I was gonna say I am gonna be.
Oh, did you have one? I'm sorry.
No. We wrapped that up. I was gonna say I am curating the playlist. First playlist is gonna drop next Sunday. It's the first day of fall, so that's why I chose that day. This music, the playlists I'm going to put out, they're going to be just, some of it's going to be good music, some of them may be tailored to an artist, some of them may be mixture. But basically you just going to be in the fields. I'm trying to get the fall right. So, be on the lookout for that. It is going to be on Apple Music. Next week's show, I'm going to share it, of course, but I'll probably be able to give you guys a little bit better details or how to get to it on next week's show. But it is done. I just got to do some final touches on it. I just wanted to bring everybody up to speed on that because, I think Beat is going to be a force to be reckoned with starting like yesterday.
AKA Hollywood Kev is the official executive producer of all Noize podcast, playlists. I'm trying to learn from what Beat has been telling me for the last 3 years of just letting people do things and me stepping away.
Yeah, and I gotta give Gilo some credit because I know he was like, well, shit, I can do it too. I was like, nah, I can do this one.
Can't say I was.
You wasn't?
I was like, you know what? Cool.
Yeah,
Listen,
I can do this one.
Have you noticed since we've been going through these changes, I have not argued none of y'all niggas on shit. Y'all say y'all want to do something? All right, cool, let's do it.
Yeah.
I don't think of any other way.
Speaking of that, I do got your opinion on something that I think may work. I want to hear your thoughts on thing, but after the show.
I was about to say, like right now.
no, after the show, talk to it. But no. To get back with saying, yeah, be on the lookout for that again. I will announce or give you guys better directions next week's show. Be on the look for that. It will be on Apple Music. And to answer your question, Los, you can follow me on Twitter _Hollywood Kev and my Instagram Hollywood Kev, _Hollywood Kev _ So
this episode's gonna be late. It'll be coming out Tuesday because it's already 6:30 our time.
Yeah,
y'all saw how long they took to upload it. So Tuesday, even though you've already listened to the show and you know it came out Tuesday. But at Big Los IG on IG, Big Los 89 on Snapchat. If you were not on my Snapchat this week, boy, you missed a fucking. you missed some shit. You missed some shit. You missed a humdinger. But yeah, outside of that, man, at the Noize Podcast on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter. Of course, BeatNetworkOnline.com for everything Beat Network. As always, we appreciate you guys for tuning in. As always, we appreciate the support. And as always, it's Big Los.
Hollywood Kev.
It's the Noize.